After a game against the Oklahoma City Thunder that ended an impressive road trip, the Warriors would face the Dallas Mavericks, which would be better known as the return of Klay Thompson. For the first time since the infamous 0-for-10 elimination game, the Splash Brothers would meet again, except this time they weren't brothers, they were adversaries. But this highly anticipated return had much more at stake than just another number for the win column. It was a statement game for each team, more specifically each brother. Klay Thompson wanting to prove the Warriors were wrong about him, and Steph Curry showing that the Dubs are a new and improved threat. And I think it's safe to say both of them made a strong case. But unfortunately for Klay, Steph Curry will always be Steph Curry.
A screen by Green, the switch to Lively. Three, Curry! Oh!
Against the Thunder, we saw Steph Curry absolutely pick apart the defense in any way imaginable, passing, cutting, and of course shooting. And against the Mavericks, it was no different, because the greatest shooter of all time can still do this.
Curry to kind of take over a little bit to make it a one-point game.
But as we all know, Steph Curry has another extremely valuable asset besides shooting, and that is, of course, his gravity. Here's Steph to start the out-of-bounds play. As he runs off the Draymond screen, Wiggins inbound passes it to him. At the moment Steph catches the ball, he's already got two defenders with eyes on him. But two defenders isn't enough, so Najee Marshall takes a jab at Steph, making it now three defenders with eyes on him. That split-second jab leaves Wiggins wide open, and Steph hits him for an open dunk.
It's Curry and Wiggins. Good feed by Stephen Curry.
Here's Steph again, this time with the ball. Wiggins goes to set a screen to involve Luka in the action. Once he gets the switch, Trace comes up to set another screen to bring Lively out of the paint. Once Steph comes off the screen, Lively switches and Luka tries to go over. Now Trace has a free lane to the paint, with Quentin Grimes being the last line of defense.
It's Gary Payton, whose dad is right back of us. Jackson Davis inside, wiggles his way for two.
Now Steph has the ball in transition. As he dribbles up to just in front of the logo, there are literally three Mavericks to stop him. And if Steph Curry is getting triple teamed, someone is going to be open. And it happened to be Kuminga on the wing. Instead of staying on the perimeter, Kuminga continues to cut. Because Gafford elected to stay up to make sure Curry doesn't get anything, the paint is now wide open. Steph passes him the ball and Kuminga does the rest. It's plays like these that allows the Warriors to continuously be tough to defend, because no matter what defense you play, as long as Steph Curry is involved, it's a lose-lose situation. But there was a lot more to this game than just the gravity of Steph Curry. To start things off, Klay Thompson's former trio partners came out with a different energy, each knocking down threes with Klay in the area.
Against Oklahoma City, Curry three in the corner, Green with a three.
But it was Draymond's early defense that really set the tone for the Warriors. Here's Draymond guarding Gafford in the paint. As Luka drives, Draymond continues to drop. Once Luka picks the ball up, Draymond anticipates the pass to Najee, knowing it can't go to Gafford. And that split-second head start allowed Draymond to block the shot, and he followed it up with saving the possession, leading to a bucket on the other end. Now here he is showing double to force Kyrie into a pass. Wiggins does a great job of rotating over to stop Lively. As Draymond recovers, he steals the ball from behind and once again saves the ball. With Draymond holding down the defense and Steph knocking down shots on offense,
work in progress, and I think if you ask this kid, it's a nice 8.
It was looking like another strong game for the Warriors. But then the second quarter happened. The Mavericks came back strong, starting with back-to-back threes from Klay Thompson.
He's got Klay, a fake, a fire, and a triple. Gafford outside, Thompson a three, another one! Klay knocks in two from deep in a row.
And of course, Luka will be Luka. Here he is in the post. As he backs Kuminga down, Trace begins to shade over. Once Luka spins baseline, Trace fully commits. On the weak side, Gafford fully seals Podziemski, leading to an open dunk.
Trying to defend Doncic. Into Gafford.
And we all know Luka can score at will.
Steph and Doncic.
Look at that.
Through traffic. The Golden State Warriors are driving Luka Doncic.
The Mavericks outscored the Warriors by 10 in the second quarter, resulting in a 4-point deficit for the Warriors. But weirdly enough, being down might just be better for the Warriors as opposed to being up, because we all know about Golden State's tendency to blow leads. And it may have been proven true, because to start the third quarter, the Warriors came out firing on all cylinders.
Curry flies into Marshall at the other end. Green, Gafford defends, winning it last year. Curry triple, Lively the defense. Lively was right there, and Curry.
In about 4 minutes, Golden State turned a 4-point deficit into a 6-point lead, and that lead would hold for the rest of the quarter, as the Dubs would be entering the fourth with a 7-point advantage. But as I said earlier, that lead is not safe in the Warriors' hands, because with about 4 minutes left in the game, the roles had reversed. The Mavericks now had a 6-point lead, and this is when it got really interesting. So grab your popcorn and enjoy. With the Warriors running out of time to get the offense going, Steph Curry took matters into his own hands. Here he is facing yet another double team. As soon as Klay leaves, Steph goes to work. He gets the first step on Grimes and stops on a dime for a midi.
Oh, Grimes was knocked out. Curry makes him pay with the 2.
Here's Steph with the ball again. Wiggins comes to set a screen to involve Luka in the action. Then Draymond comes up to set a screen, forcing Gafford into the action. Gafford decides to stay and drop, so Steph lets it fly.
A little bit. To make it a 1-point game.
Same set again. Steph with the ball, Luka involved in the action. This time, Steph rejects the screen and drives all the way to the cup. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The Warriors run the same set again. Steph with the ball, Luka involved in the action. Draymond comes to set the screen. This time, Lively switches on to Curry. And at this point, it's just ISO Island.
By Green, the switch to Lively. 3, Curry. Oh!
Steph Curry closed the game out, scoring 12 straight points with 0 misses from anywhere on the floor. 10 of those points coming from a personal Chef Curry 10-0 run. A devastating closeout sequence for a game that Klay Thompson wanted to win so bad. But like I said earlier, Steph Curry will be Steph Curry. The Warriors now move up to 9-2 on the season and continue to play at a high level. But anyways guys, what did you think about Klay Thompson's return to Golden State? Was it everything you expected it to be, or were you expecting more? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.